Once you hear these, you will realize you have been breaking your own value without even knowing it. From this point forward, you will not unsee it, not in your actions and not in her reactions. These are the 9 things smart men never do. Once you understand them, you stop guessing and start holding the upper hand. So stay focused. Turn distractions off. If you reach the end of this video, chasing ends here. There is one mistake on this list most men defend, argue for, and regret later. It feels natural. It feels masculine. It feels like control. Yet it quietly flips the power dynamic early. And once you see it, access never feels the same again. Stay until the end. This single mistake costs men more leverage than all the others combined. Before we move forward, welcome back to the Stoicism Mastermind channel. If you are new here, subscribe and turn on the bell so you stay notified when new videos drop. If you have supported this channel for a long time, your support matters and I appreciate you. I also want to thank everyone who supports through the hype feature. You swipe in the comments and use up to 3 hypes each week on a video. If you choose to use one here, I appreciate it. Thank you as well to everyone who supports through Super Chats and Super Thanks. Your support plays a real role in keeping this work going. Channel membership is open, and Patreon is on the way. Now back to the lesson.
1. Never explain yourself too much. If you find yourself explaining your every move, every text delay, every decision, stop. Smart men don't over-explain. They communicate clearly, but they don't justify their existence. When a woman asks, "Why didn't you text back right away?" A high-value man doesn't panic. He doesn't launch into a novel of excuses. He says what needs to be said calmly, or sometimes he says nothing at all. Why? Because constant explaining smells like insecurity. It tells her you're seeking approval, and once she senses that, you've handed over the power dynamic. Real confidence doesn't beg to be understood. It lets your presence speak. If she respects you, she won't demand a play-by-play. If she doesn't, no amount of explaining will fix that. Remember, mystery creates attraction. Clarity creates trust. But over-explaining kills both. Say it once, say it with conviction, then move on. 2. Don't chase ever. There's a difference between pursuing and chasing. Pursuing is effort with direction. Chasing is desperate motion with no traction. The second you start bending over backwards to impress, texting too much, giving attention she hasn't earned, you're chasing, and she knows it. Women are wired to test, not maliciously. It's nature. They want to see if you stand on your square or fold when they pull away. When she delays her response to your message, do you double text? When she says she's busy, do you beg for another time? Every time you chase, you teach her to value you less. Smart men don't chase, they lead. They pursue if the energy is mutual, but when it's not, they fall back effortlessly. Because they know if a woman wants you, she'll show up, and if she doesn't, that's your answer. 3. Don't reveal your whole life too soon. You meet her, things are flowing, you're vibing, and before you know it, you're telling her about your childhood, your ex, your goals, your fears, all in the first week. That might feel deep, but it's actually dangerous because mystery matters. Smart men understand that intimacy is a dance, not a floodlight. You don't throw your soul on the table hoping she'll admire it. You reveal pieces strategically, slowly, with purpose. Let her earn your story. Why? Because when you overshare early, you risk turning emotional connection into emotional pressure. And pressure doesn't breed attraction, it breeds discomfort. Give her space to wonder about you, to ask, to lean in. The less you reveal at once, the more valuable your truth becomes. 4. Never try to fix her. She's moody, she's inconsistent, she's self-sabotaging, and your first instinct to save her, to fix her, to be the guy who finally makes her okay. Stop. Smart men don't play therapist. They offer support, not solutions. Trying to fix a woman, especially early on, does 2 things. It puts you in a parent role, which kills attraction. It makes you responsible for problems that aren't yours. A woman in chaos doesn't need you to rescue her. She needs a man who's rooted enough not to get pulled into her storm. Show empathy, hold space, but stay in your frame. Let her walk her path. And if she wants to heal, she will, with or without you. Remember, being stoic isn't being cold. It's being clear about what's yours to carry. 5. Don't neglect your purpose for her. This one's a killer. You meet someone, sparks fly. You start spending more time with her, and little by little, your gym sessions drop off. Your business goals slow down. Your social life shrinks. Suddenly, your world revolves around her. She didn't ask for that. And even if she enjoys the attention, deep down, she loses respect for it. Smart men don't trade their mission for a relationship. They don't confuse connection with codependency. Your purpose isn't optional. It's oxygen. And if a woman pulls you away from it, you're with the wrong woman, or you've lost the plot. Women are most attracted to a man who's on a path, not waiting on her text. Hold your frame. Follow your purpose. Make her a part of your life, not the center. Because when a man has something bigger than her to chase, she'll chase him. 6. Don't compete for her attention. You're at a party. She's laughing with some other guy. Your heart skips. Your ego flinches. And suddenly, you're overcompensating. Louder jokes, bigger gestures, trying to win her back in the moment. Stop. Smart men never compete for attention, because the moment you do, you've already lost. You've admitted without words that you see yourself as less than, that her attention is a prize, and you're scrambling to prove worthy. But here's the twist. Real value doesn't chase validation, it commands presence. Let her laugh with others, let her talk to the bartender, let her drift a little, and while she's doing that, you remain unmoved. Not cold, not arrogant, just centered. When you try to outshine another man, you look like every other guy who's insecure. But when you stay calm, when you stay connected to your own worth, you separate yourself, and she notices. Because the man who doesn't flinch when her attention wanders, that's the one she can't stop thinking about. 7. Giving her physical access to you too early. This is where many men quietly break their own value. Early on, chemistry builds fast, desire is high, she leans in, things escalate. And you allow her access to your body before trust, alignment, or respect are fully established. It feels natural. It feels like momentum. It feels like masculinity. But what you are really doing is rewarding interest before standards. When you allow that kind of intimate access too early, you signal impatience. You show that desire overrides discipline. You tell her, without words, that she did not have to earn anything beyond attraction. Smart men understand that access carries meaning. Physical closeness is not just pleasure. It sets the tone. It establishes who controls pace, who waits, and who leads. When access is given too early, tension collapses. Mystery fades. The dynamic shifts. She starts testing more, pulling back more, questioning more. Not because she planned to, but because the structure disappeared. This is not about denial. This is about timing. A man with self-control does not rush reward. He lets anticipation build. He lets interest stabilize. He lets behavior prove consistency. Stoic men do not confuse desire with alignment. They allow intimacy after respect forms, not before. When access is delayed, it carries weight. When it is immediate, it becomes disposable. If she loses interest because you did not rush that level of closeness, she was never aligned with you. If she leans in harder because you held your frame, you did exactly what a smart man does. Power is not taking pleasure quickly. Power is deciding when access is deserved. 8. Don't react emotionally to her tests. She pulls back. She flirts with another guy. She questions your ambition. She makes a sarcastic comment about your masculinity. You get triggered. You snap. You call her out. Or worse, you start doubting yourself. You failed the test because that's what it was. A test. A subconscious one most times, but a test nonetheless. And you failed by reacting emotionally. See, women test not because they're cruel, but because they need to feel your strength, your stability, your groundedness. They want to know, can he handle my storms? Is he centered in who he is? Can he lead even when I push? Smart men don't react. They observe. They breathe. They respond only when necessary and always with control. When she tries to push your buttons, laugh, smile, stay still. It's not about winning the test. It's about showing her that her emotional waves don't move your mountain. 9. Never apologize for your standards. You want loyalty, you want femininity, you want peace, not drama. That doesn't make you controlling. That makes you a man with standards. But the world and even some women will try to shame you for it. They'll say you're asking for too much, or you're insecure, or real men accept women as they are. Nah, real men hold the line. You don't apologize for wanting a woman who brings value, energy, and peace into your life. You don't lower your standards because someone accuses you of being intimidated. Smart men don't demand perfection, but they demand alignment. And if she doesn't meet your standards, you leave, calmly, clearly, without resentment, because your peace is sacred.